Alhamdulillah, wa la ilaha illallah, wallahu akbar. Today we want to continue again with chapter 26, and we stopped yesterday with the story of Moses and how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have delivered him and the Israelites from Egypt. Although the lack of belief in the Israelites, their belief was shaky a little bit, but Moses, with his strength, with his belief in God, was able to part the sea with them to safety. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is detailing and telling Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, these stories. For what? Number one, to give him the strength he needs. Oh Muhammad, look what did I have done to Moses. How I took care of him from the first time we entered Egypt. When he left from Egypt to Madian, when he came back to Egypt, all the time I'm with him. So I'm not, the same thing when his mom throw him in the river Nile. So he's telling Prophet Muhammad, the same thing is happening to you. What? That I'm taking care of you since you were a child. Muhammad. Everything is, I already have it in the script. Everything is been already destined that I have you. And I'm gonna make you an orphan. Everything is happening to you, O Muhammad. So everything is planned. What you need to do is put the effort. What you need to do is put the effort, and you will see the results. That is what happened. Moses, he put the effort, then he saw the results. Same thing with the Prophet Muhammad. Same things with Muslims nowadays. Same thing with non-Muslims. You have, if a non-Muslim doesn't know where is his way, put sincere effort. Look, Muslims are saying this Quran unchanged, a book of God, a book of Allah, unchanged, the words of God, complete, unchanged, accurate. Go try to challenge it. You won't be able to challenge it. Go see. For Muslims, are we following Islam as it's supposed to be? The same Islam which the Prophet Muhammad and his followers have did it or no, have followed it or no, have practiced or no. These are the questions. And if there is some defect, we have to change. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bring us after this to the story of Abraham. And Abraham is a unique character because Abraham is where the descendants came from. But Moses, he came a descendant of Abraham. Muhammad came a descendant from Abraham. This is the beauty of Abraham is, I can say, he did it all. One man show. He started to look for the belief by himself. He was looking. Is this the sun? Is God? Is the moon? Is God? Is this is God? He's trying to think. Use his logic to see what I'm supposed to do, what is the reason for my existence, why I'm here for, until Allah have guided him. And Abraham, he has stood up in front of his whole nation, his whole people. He's saying, La ilaha illallah. There is only one God worthy of worshiping, who's Allah. He's telling them that these idols you made, it nothing. It doesn't help you. He's telling them that these things you inherited does not help you. And the same thing I am saying to everybody who took his religion. He inherited his religion from his ancestors, regardless who you are, Christian, Jews, or Hindu, or Taoism, or Buddhism, or whatever. Look, your ancestors is not going to help you when you're in hellfire. You're not going to help you. Look, try to think. Try to use your logic. It's nothing called, there's no superstition, there's not all the religions are the same. It's not. Islam is the truth. Islam, but you need to understand it, where it's coming from. So Abraham, he was the one who started from the beginning. until Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala have hired him as a messenger. And Abraham, he stood up to tell the people that what you're worshiping is nothing. And the same thing, what everybody or what you have the Christians worshiping Jesus, Jesus is gonna come and say, why are you worshiping me? Why are you worshiping me? Or why you made me God? Same, so many religions are making false idols and false God. And the real God, Allah, few people worship him. Minority of people worship him. Then let's come to the ayat. وَاتْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ نَبَأَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ. Tell them about the story of Abraham. إِذْ قَالَ لِأَبِيهِ وَقَوْمِهِ مَا تَعْبُدُونَ. He's talking to his dad, his father. And this is here as close as it gets. That is a family. وَقَوْمُهُ. So his father and his community. Why are you worshiping? Why are you worshiping? What is these statues? قالوا نعبد أصناما فنظل لها عاكفين. We worship statues and we are devoted to it. We continuously, daily worshiping. Even Abraham's father, he was the one who used to manufacture these idols. Then Abraham is choosing the logic here. قال هل يسمعونكم إذ تدعون. Do they listen to you when you call upon them? Do they respond to you? That means what? That means like the few, and this is what we're going to see. The characteristics of a deity, of God. Number one, he hears you. That doesn't mean he has to respond to you. That doesn't mean he has to do what you want him to do for you, because sometimes what you want him to do for you is not going to benefit you. It's going to cause harm to you. أو ينفعونكم أو يضرون. Will they provide any benefit or will they harm you? He's talking about the idols. They don't do nothing. Statues. So the real God, the true Allah, the true God, he is the one who yanfa, he's the one who benefits. And he is the one who harm. Everything in his abilities, everything in his under his command. قالوا بل وجدنا آباءنا كذلك يفعلون. This is the main thing the Quran is keep repeating over and over again. Why are you worshiping Jesus? Or make Jesus God? Because my ancestors, 200 years after Jesus passed away, they didn't know what it is. They said Jesus is God. Although Jesus never said it. They made the Trinity. So on and so forth. Then from there, people keep repeating the same mistake over and over and over again. And they're not questioning what is really being in the market, the new product called Quran in the market right now. Few people understand it. Few people practice it. Few people convert when they revert, when they see the truth in it. So the whole idea even for Muslims, some people you see go to the graves, worshiping in the graves, worshiping or using the Quran as a superstition, or doing things has nothing to do with Islam. Those also inherited from their ancestors. So each one of us has to come and see what is the truth, how the Prophet Muhammad, peace upon him, practiced Islam and follow it. قال أفرأيتم ما كنتم تعبدون أنتم وآباؤكم الأقدمون. Don't you see what you are worshipping? You and your ancestors, فإنهم عدو لي إلا رب العالمين. Indeed, they are my enemies. That's what Abraham is saying. These are my enemies. I can't worship an idol. I have to worship the Creator. I have to worship the CEO, the King of the universe, Allah. He is the Allah. He is the God of everything. Rabbul Alameen. Alladhi. Here, Abraham, he will say, the owner of everything, that's God. The heaven, the earth, the creation on earth, the everything on earth, he's the owner of it, Rabbul Alameen. And then he's gonna provide the characteristics, which these characteristics are in Allah only. No other deity can do them. Number one, and that's why he's providing reasoning for why he worshiping Allah alone. الذي خلقني. Number one, he created me. Are the statues able to create anybody? No. Is Jesus himself was able to create anybody? No. He only raised people from that. He created people in front of us? Or in the Bible related? No, he didn't create nothing. He was a creation. Muhammad is his creation. Everybody is a creation. So the real God has to create. فَهُوَ يَهْدِينَ. And then after creating, I have to put the software in that hardware I have done. What is the software? The software which is the guidance. The guidance, what is the guidance? The truth, the hidayah, the true path, the belief, knowing the truth and knowing what the Recreator wants you to do, and you fulfill it. You do it the right way, the way He wants you to do it. وَالَّذِي هُوَ يُطْعِمْنِي وَيَسْقِينِ. And He is the one who provides sustenance, food, drink, water. Without water, and we in the different ayat throughout the Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala وَأَنزَلْنَا الْمَاءَ. We have sent down water. And with no water, there's no vegetation. And if there's no vegetation, there's no food. There's no animals. There's no humans. This is all coming from Allah. وَإِذَا مَرِضْتُ فَهُوَ يَشْفِينَ. And if I am sick, He is the one who finds the reason for me to get back healthy and heal me. Reasons. He is the one who finds the reasons. He is the one who had He made the reasons available for people to, for example, invent antibiotics or found antibiotics. That's Allah. For example, somebody has a cold, he has to take an antibiotic. But who made it possible for people to invent antibiotics? That was Allah. So He's the one who He's the one who make the healing process. وَالَّذِي يُمِيتُنِي ثُمَّ يَحْيِينِ. And He's the one who will cause death to me. After in this life, everybody will die. And then He will bring me back again. Resurrection, coming back to judgment. So who you have, you should have the allegiance to, who you should have the connection with, who's going to grade your exam. It's Allah. That's why you have to believe in Him fully. Nothing else. Nobody will help you. No wife, no money, no relations. Nobody will help you. No family. That's why Abraham, he said, I don't want you as a family. If that is going to make me, I'm going to leave. Because you guys are going to get me into you guys want to put me inside your belief. You want me to believe in what you believe in. And I refuse. So all of his destiny is in the destiny of each one of us. is in Allah's hand. So be obedient to Him. He will save you. والذي أطمع أن يغفر لي خطيئتي يوم الدين. In the day of judgment, I hope, I have the hope that He will forgive me. He will forgive me. Each one need forgiveness from Allah. Even Prophet Muhammad, he was making istighfar, asking Allah for forgiveness. So Allah can accept him in His paradise. So they were saying that Abraham, didn't say the truth in 3 instances, which although he had the obligation, there were an obligation for him not to say the truth. Number 1 was when he was asked that he said, I am sick. That's why he didn't go with his people or with his community, for they were going for a festival outside of the city, so he can able to destroy the idols. He said, I'm sick. Number 2, Abraham, when they asked him who have broken these statues, he said, the big guy or the big statue. And this is also, he didn't say the truth on that. Number 3, when he went to Egypt and he said, Sarah is my sister and not my wife. So that is what he's asking God for. Even something he was obligated to see to prevent the harm upon himself, and he was even working for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Abraham is ending all of these things by the most precious. Didn't he say what? Did he say, Allah give me the kingdom? Did Allah give me the money? Did Allah give me the kids? Did Allah give me billions of dollars? No. Did Allah give me the car, the house? No. ربي هب لي حكما والحقني بالصالحين. He said, oh my Lord, give me wisdom. Give me the understanding of that religion. Give me the understanding of the right path. Give me the understanding of the truth. Give me the understanding of Islam, of the surrender, how to surrender to you. This is the same thing. We ask Allah every day, 17 times when we recite the Fatiha. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Give us the true path. Now he's asking the wisdom to be on the true path. وَالْحِقْنِي بِالصَّالِحِينَ. And make me accompany. Make me join the righteous. The righteous like Noah who came before him, like Adam who came before him. Oh, and the people, and the righteous who's going to come after him. He wants me among them. That's Abraham. واجعل لي لسان صدق في الآخرين. And make my mention until the end. And this is in the prayer 17 times a day. As Muslims, we mention the name of Abraham, that Allah will make him will make him one of the highest in the hereafter. We mention him every day. So his dua or his supplication, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has accepted. So here's a prime example of us to understand the religion, to understand the Islam. أقول قولي هذا أستغفر الله لي ولكم.